Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Monster Hunter Stories 2. When I started up the game, I got this update information. Now featuring Kulve Taroth. This update features the appearance of a new monster, Kulve Taroth. Team up with another rider to slay the foe and obtain monster material that you cannot get anywhere else. Also featured are areas where fire and thunder element eggs are located, but beware, the Hellblade Glavenus and Bolt Reaver Rathalos lurking in them will not go down without a tough fight. Alright, you just threw a lot of information at me right there that I have no idea about anything about, so yeah, that's cool. Now, we're back to the actual game, so... Yeah, last time we made it here to the city after we did the JRPG trope of getting arrested by the enemy. And now I guess we're like, I don't know, being forced to help them out or something. So, let's check out what we got here.
Oh, hello.
Hey you, know anything about commodities? I can't get enough of them. Collecting them's kind of my thing. There are commodities found only in the vast desert surrounding Lelouch. Let me know if you find any. Wow, this really is the, Oh wow, we get a strength nutriment from this quest. Isn't this a repeatable one? Oh jeez, okay. Interesting.
Thank you.
Well, it might not be a repeatable one since it's one from a specific character. It's not like a quest board one. I can count on you. Check item details, yeah. Yeah, so wow, this really is the town from Final Fantasy XII. It's even surrounded by a desert. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you a rider that everyone's talking about? How to run in with the scribs, huh? All that aside, it's a good thing you're here. We've been curious about how riders fight alongside monsters. I'd like you to challenge you to take down the big boy on Mount Lavina that's been causing trouble for us hunters. Abominable snow foe, the Imperious Saber. Okay, so a Barioth. Okay. Well, I can do that. Are you guys gonna give me, like, a good challenge? Head to Loloska. Interesting. Are you guys gonna give me quests for, like, everywhere in the game? Is this what I said it was last time? It's like a big hub town? These dancers are in Banabra gear. That's funny. Aren't you? Yes, you're the riders everyone's talking about. It's really you. Amazing. Riders can befriend monsters, right? If you ever become friends with a red Kezu, could you show it to me? I kinda don't want to, but okay. You're friends with a red Kezu? That's so cool. Can you please bring it here and show me? Oh, do I actually have one knocking around at my house? I might. I might have hatched one of those monstrosities. Let's go see. Check out Toby. What? Yep, we do. Alright, so I actually did put you in, right? Yeah, okay, just wanted to be sure. And yeah, we don't have access to Ratha because they don't want us nuking this entire town. Which is valid, I guess. Did you bring the red Kezu with you? Show me, I want to see. There you go. Here you go, kid. Have good nightmares. At least it leveled you up to level 11. Oh wow, that's a real red Kezu. Oh, you little cutie pie, you're such a pretty red. It is... Are you okay, child? Isn't it cool how monsters have different color variations? I'd love to see more vibrant monsters. Okay. That's it for you for now, apparently. Cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get my monsters that don't give me crippling nightmares back. You, Toby. I'm in. There we are. There we are. So, out. And let's go check out some of these other quests. Most of these side quests don't seem too hard to do, at least.
Hi! Welcome!
Oh, are you by any chance a rider? Actually, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you. You might think it's crazy, but the thing I just love... I just love Puke. Is that weird? They're just so cute. None of the hunters ever let me get near them. They say they're dangerous monsters with awful poison, blah blah. Please, I'm begging you, just once is all I'm asking for. I want to pet a Puke so bad. Puke need love to group healing int. Interesting. Really? You'll do that for me? Thank you so much. I'll be waiting right here. That probably allows us to make, like, life powder or whatever. How many of these quests are just going to be like, show me this critter, and that's it? Also, can I actually... That guy gave me a quest to leave this area. I find it funny that I'm supposed to be, like, effectively on, like, house arrest in this town while they're investigating Ratha. And they're like, oh yeah, but also you can leave to go do whatever. I mean, I know it's a gameplay thing, but it's just funny. Alright, so once again, Toby, you leave so we can get our Puke Puke. It's been a minute since we've had this boy out. Oh, I can't wait. If you love Puke Puke so much, why are you wearing clothes of its body parts?
Hi. Welcome.
Wait, just one poison spit in a minute. Is that a Puke Puke you have there? You really brought one to me? Oh wow, I can't believe it. A real life Puke Puke. Can I pet it, please? Yeah. Well, that was easy. Intermediate course and healing items contains a recipe for life powder. Cool.
That's great.
I actually touched the Puke Puke with my own 2 hands. I've never felt so alive before. Small token to my thanks. Next time I find out any useful information, you'll be the first to know. Alright. Thank you. I just don't know what to do with this one anymore. Guess the bigger monsters are just too much for him. Guild's going to give us an earful if we don't go out on a hunt soon. Alright. Well, once again, I'm gonna go swap my monsters back out. Hopefully I don't get another quest that's like, oh, I want to see a Basarios. Give me my Toby back. Stop making me get rid of Toby. Toby's missing out on all the XP. I guess I'll swap somebody else out next time, so Toby doesn't miss the XP. So, side quest. There's just so many characters here. I feel like I'd drive myself and probably others watching nuts if I actually talked to every single one of these characters. I feel like the side quests are probably enough, right?
Hey. Hi there.
I heard you traveled by way of Loloska. Did you stop by Kuan Village by any chance? I'm from Kuan Village. I loaded my wares onto a popo one day and came all the way to Lelushian to set up my shop. Settled here now, but now and then I do miss Kuan, and Kuan crullers in particular. Do you have any? I do. Oh, I need to make one more. Okay. Really? You're so sweet. They're not as sweet as a Kuan cruller. So we can make those, right? Yes. So let's make one of the... Ooh, not all that we can. Not max. Nope. We're not doing that. We're making one. I like don't even use these things.
Hey. Hi there.
Yep. Here you go. Big XP. And we got the... I didn't see what that boom boom thing was.
Great.
I hit the spot. Oh, what bliss. Then now I miss my hometown even more. You just ate all 10 of them? Alright, combine boom boom. Maybe it was sonic bombs? I think it was probably sonic bombs, right? I also have like a smudge on my glasses right now. I definitely need to clean this because it is annoying the absolute hell out of me. Not quite. I'm getting there, I promise. I'm telling you, man, cleaning Crizal lenses are like the worst thing ever. You basically wipe it with the cleaning thing and then there's just a new smudge and then you clean it again. It's basically a roll. Like, there's a % chance that they actually come out clean.
Hey. Hi there.
You have the aura of an accomplished fighter. Ever fought a Tobi Kadashi in Loloska? Need to find out if the bow is worth getting. Oh boy, I'm prepared for this one. I'm an elite hunter after all. I must have the best stuff. Elite hunters, I want to see a Tobi Kadashi bow. Yeah. I have this, right? You're here at last. Let me get a closer look at that Tobi Kadashi bow. Yeah, I was already using it. Joke's on you. Cool. Let me get bottle caps. Let me see this Tobi Kadashi bow. It deals high thunder elemental damage and it looks stylish to boot. I like it a lot. I'll have to go get one made for myself. Right, I'm off to hunt down monsters for parts. Alright, so we are actually getting close to being finished with all of this glut of side quests that was unloaded on us.
Hey. How's it
You're a
going?
writer I've heard so much about. Me? I'm just a Monsterpedia enthusiast looking for mysteries and wisdom. How's your Monsterpedia coming along? I might even give you a reward if you impress me with your progress, you know. Oh, you're Professor Oak. What's up? Monsterpedia target 30%. Healer's comp V.3. Come talk to me once you've completed 30% of the Monsterpedia and I'll give you my official opinion. Wait, have I not completed 30%? Yep, guys, Monsterpedia. What do you mean at 30%? I've completed half. I completed half. I have 54 of the monsters. Right? That's totally 30%, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, Do you guys not count? Maybe? Just because you're... Huh.
Hey, how's it
There,
going?
you haven't completed 30% of the monster sheet. Okay, never mind. I'm not reading that wrong, right? Maybe I am. Let's look. Maybe I'm just... Yeah, it says 54 out of 128, but... there's like 200 entries, though. So I'm guessing that's where I'm screwing up, because up there at the top it says 54 out of 128. Maybe that's just unique monster types. So maybe, like, these guys don't count for that number, because I was seeing that number and I'm like, well, I nearly have half. So I definitely have 30%, but here it says there's 217 entries, which is definitely not 30%. So, okay, I guess I understand. Well, I'll be back later, I suppose. Alright, here's where this stuff is. Excuse me, do you guys... Oh, this is actually a conveyor belt of monster parts. Gotcha. I bleed layered armor.
Welcome.
Look, partner, you want some fancy layered armor like them hunters got? And I'm your guy. This here's the Lelouchian layered armor and smithy. Place to alter the look of your gear without changing its effect. Okay, well, I don't want to do that. That is very neat, though, that we have transmog in this. So if I ever really liked a set of armor, I could just roll it all the time while having the effects of better armor. So that's neat. I like changing my armor, though, and getting the new look and stuff. Maybe once I find a favorite, I'll change it. Work, work, work. Work is wonderful. The only thing that gives me more pleasure than work is, well, more work. Can't relate. Out there in the wild, it's survival of the furriest. Having vital essence on Paul makes fighting a cinch. Prove to me that you've got a little tenacity, and I promise to teach the recipe for vital essence. 5 Hermitar, huh? Okay. Underestimate a Hermitar and you'll get more than a pinched tail. You gotta fight with vitality and tenacity. Okay. Well, I will try to do that, I suppose. Alright. Let's go up here. This does seem like a big hub area of sorts. I mean, the layered armor person is here, which wasn't in a lot of the other towns. We have the Professor Oak of the game that checks my Pokédex completion. We got a lot of stuff going on here. So... Harsh lady? You know Simone, you don't. Have you been living under a rock your whole life or something? Simone is captain of the Royal Scriveners. I hear she's stationed far away at the Monsters Guild now, though. Still doesn't make sense why they promoted that youngster Lilia to be Lelouchian's commander, though. Armor. Lelouchian Armory. Yeah, I can't make anything new, really, right? Okay, those look really cool. The Glacial Bagpipe. It looks more like a harp than a bagpipe. Weird. That Glacial Grace looks like such a cool weapon. I love that. Ooh, and the gun lance and the bow. Oh man, all the Legiana stuff looks really cool.
Thank you.
Alright, well, what's up? I'll tickle my whiskers. Can't say I get many customers like you around here. I'm afraid I don't sell rider goods. But I have a proposition for you. How about a little something up front to help you decide? Looking for a supplier of highly coveted moongrass, the sort that sprouts in the desert from dusk till dawn. Okay. And you give me the Boom Boom book, which probably lets me create big barrel bombs. Yeah, haha, I believe this makes us business partners now. Good luck finding that moongrass. Moongrass grows in harsh desert lands. It springs up at night, but wilts in the morning. A clothily short life. Okay, and then there's you. Yep. Exchange for items. So what we got? Rather dubious paper increases the number of available expedition party slots. Recipe for a super whetstone. I mean, these all seem important, so I will grab all of these. And then expedition. You undertake a co-op expedition quest. Use it to explore a normal den. What does that mean? Co-op expedition quest? Oh, I think it means online. I can play with someone else and we explore a normal or rare monster den. Interesting. Weapons. We do got some new weapons we could get. What do I have to kill for these? What? What do I have to kill for those? That's weird. Oh, excuse me, that's just a swordfish. Well, that's sad. And that's just corn. Okay. Weird. Gonna scrub that from my brain now. Guild Knight Armor. Reduce the amount of damage. Critical hits fill up the gauge faster. Okay, that's some pretty cool looking armor, actually. This looks like Havel's armor from Dark Souls. I mean, I could afford it, and it would be kind of hilarious. Covers HP after guarding, greatly boosts non-elemental defense and negates sleep. Like, that's stupidly busted armor, right? The only thing is, it looks like ass. So I would probably use layered armor over it. I mean, I could get that and just be sort of busted now, but eh. Kinship and heat resistance. Negates overheat. Yeah, now that we're in the desert, are we going to be dealing with basically the opposite of what we were dealing with before? We were dealing with getting too cold, now we're going to be dealing with getting too hot. Alright, well, I successfully traversed everywhere around here and seen what they have to offer. Hatch Egg, Lavina Glacial Peaks. Oh yeah, this was my Jade Baroth. I forgot about you. Genetics for beginners. Okay, so that means I must have like a certain amount of the genes. I'm getting worried about the post-game for this. I'm getting worried because I've heard a friend of mine has been playing this and they're like talking. I've specifically asked them to not talk too much about post-game for spoilers and stuff, but basically what they have told me is it's a lot of going around and hunting genes so far for them and stuff, and there's just so much to do in the post-game. So I don't know. I'm getting worried about if post-game will be something I do or not, just because it seems like it's going to take an incredibly long amount of time. It seems like kind of like the Monster Hunter World one, where like you get to the post game and it's like, okay, now all the really hard battles come up and you just grind a bunch so you can beat them all, which is not totally viable for an LP. Hunter co-op. Hunters are able to take on monsters on their own. Their skills and attacks also have 3 types, just like a rider. If you and a hunter target the same opponent using the same attack type and win a head-to-head, a double attack will occur. Okay, so yeah, this is okay, that makes sense. This is interesting because every other partner we've had so far has been a rider, but you are a hunter. You're able to take on monsters on their own. Their skills and attacks also have 3 types. That's not true. They have palicos. Or palamutes. Their skills and attacks also have 3 types, just like a rider. If you and your hunter, yeah. So yeah, you basically work how I would expect. Hunter skills use up their hunting gauge. When their gauge reaches level 3, they can unleash powerful hunter arts. When a kinship skill and a hunter art are used simultaneously, they become a double kinship skill, which hits all opponents for a lot of damage. Okay, interesting. And now we got this weirdo rolling around with us. Are these different versions of Slagtoths? They are, aren't they? Yup. Slagtoth Brown. Okay, you guys were power, I think. So I'm gonna bop you. I don't know how much HP you guys have. The Bluey. Yeah, I'm unsure about the post game for this, just because it sounds kind of intimidating. It's not something like a Disgaea post game where I could kind of have clutch moment, dude. It doesn't sound like the Disgaea post game where I could like have everything done before it's time to upload the next video. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Once we get, you know, actually to the post game, or before we get to the post game, I'll maybe look up more about what the post game actually is, or get my friend to describe it to me and see if it's gonna be something that I'll be able to pull off. I don't know though. We'll see. Boom, tropical berries. Oh yeah, I should have came here at night so I could get those flowers that I need. Oh well. Those were our first time fighting Slagtoths. Oh hi.
A monster's been causing a ruckus in this area. It's not a local creature, but it's been seen going totally crazy on several occasions. Allegedly.
Allegedly?
What do you mean?
Well, I've never laid eyes on it myself, but if we wait long enough, it's bound to turn up. Hey dudes, look! There's fungus among us!
Who cares about mushrooms? We're concerned about Ratha.
Take it down a notch, bro.
Time's a-wasting. Find us this monster so we can prove our strength and get Ratha back.
Cool it for a sec. First, we need to learn more about what we're after. That's basic stuff for us hunters.
My buddy here is a writer, though. We have our own way of doing things.
You just don't get it, dude.
Try using your noggin for a nanosecond. It's you who doesn't get it. I see now why it's impossible for riders and hunters to get along.
Just chill for a minute. Deep breaths. Look at all these beautiful shrooms.
You're telling me to calm down? I feel so betrayed. Even Lilia won't trust us.
The Scriveners just see things differently than hunters or riders. That doesn't mean Lilia's not your bro, though.
Doesn't seem that way to me.
Hey, see those shrooms over there?
Wow, you're really on these shrooms.
Enough! What's with your mushroom fixation?
Just take a look. Lots of them are growing in this area. Any idea why?
What does that have to do with monsters?
Maybe this is their designated shit location.
Huh? But wait, that is a lot of mushrooms.
Enough to make Mario blush.
I do remember hearing, where there's a mushroom, there's a monster.
Yeah! So your head's not completely full of fur after all. Hunters learn to tell what monsters are in the area based on the habitat.
Oh, I see. So by looking at plants and fungi and stuff, we can track the monsters down.
Now you get it? I wasn't just looking at mushrooms. I was searching for clues.
Don't we already do that with the scout flies? We like inspect what things have been interacted with, like chewed grass and scratched trees and dung and stuff. Like, isn't it the same exact thing?
This bro's got brains, am I right? Hmm?
Buddy, you can bet that anywhere there's loads of mushrooms, there'll be monsters looking to eat them. Hey, now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure the Western Heights is covered in shrooms. Alright, let's get ourselves to the Western Heights then. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I was distracted by that thing in the background that appears to have a Monoblo skull. Oh, that's such a cool design. It's like a hermit crab that's using a Monoblo skull as a shell. That is awesome. Holy hell, that's like, is that a pink Mufasa? That's a pink Mufasa. Oh, I want pink Mufasa. Pink Mufasa sounds great. Oh man, this is cool. This is cool. There's some cool stuff here. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Alright, lead Monstie. Shit. We don't have the ground dive one with us. Simone is no longer with us, which is good. I don't want Simone to see his family on the backs of things dead. Hi. What's the deal with you? I like you. I like you. I meant to say I love you and I love the look of you. So, like, it came out as I luck you. Alright, so Ludroth, we're power. So, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, and these are Hermitaurs. Okay, well, I'm gonna hit you with that. Oh, I love purple Ludroth. I mean, they look more pink to me, but they're still awesome. Look at them. They're so adorable. I want one. It's very cool looking. Alright, boom. Okay, Pierce for you. Gotcha. And you're using great swords, Reverso. Alright, Tony's actually taking some pretty big damage here. Switch to the bow. So what was the deal with the bow? Is it? It's not the. Oh wait, no, it is. Draw your drawstring back. Your bowstring back. Building power to shoot at the end of the next turn. Improves chances of inflicting statuses. And then we can try to inflict paralysis on the target. For now, I think I'm actually just going to attack. I don't particularly care to inflict paralysis on you. It does do pretty good damage, too. The blue sheet. Ow. Quit that. Ooh, you use poison. Interesting. Now it's really mad? Oh, boy. Okay, we're going to have to switch Tony out here. Because Tony's looking pretty beat up. Luckily, we got probably Nargacuga is our best bet. You're a little bit higher level. Probably take a hit a bit better. Although you're not actually going to get hit, I don't think. Oh, shit, no, because you changed. That's right. Whoopsie. You're probably technical now. Yep, that's not good. That is my bet. 1433. Jesus. Big damage.
We're just warming up.
Okay, the Hermitar's down. I need to switch to you, which is fantastic because you do extra damage anyway because you're fire. And I'm actually going to switch to my Blazing Edge because you take more damage from fire. And I don't believe you have a resistance now that you're on the ground. Oh no, you still do. I thought when they were flailing around on the ground you could use any weapon. And it's down. Well, that was cool. That was neat. Purple Ludroth Scale. Popular as a decorative item due to its white hue. Shell of a Hermitar. Yep, okay. Cool, cool. So that's a Ludroth that specifically can poison. Neato. Alright, well. Let's, wow, I just picked up some wyvern barbs. Let's go into this monster den and see if we can find some interesting eggs. Hi? What are these sand sharks? What was this? Oh my, hi? Okay, that's not quite what I expected. I have a feeling you guys are technical? So I'm gonna bring Mufasa in. Yeah, I have a feeling you guys are probably technical. What with you hiding under the ground and stuff. No. Power and speed. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay, these things actually hurt quite a bit. Well then. And you have your level 1 built up already? Interesting. So the one here was speed. The one in the middle, so I'm actually going to attack you. Eat it, nerd. Boom. Damage. Stand shot. Ow. Poor Tony. Okay, so that wasn't effective against you. Let's go with the pulsar bow. Fight you with that. Bluey. Ooh, 453. Big crits. Why would you use that? That ability sucks. You fool. Tony, how could you do this to me? Alright, ride. Cool. And let's go ahead and hit... Let's just use it on one of you so I can, like, take you out. I don't think we've hit you as much, though, so I'm gonna hit you with it. There we go. Dead. 34. Sand shot. Ow. It's in the ground. Let's surprise it. Still don't know what that means yet. Let's, go ahead and hit you with the speed attack. Boom. Dead. You were using... I think that thing was using wait and see? Yeah, waiting for us to make a move, huh? Well, I'm going to charge. This time, you're protecting everyone? Interesting. Well, I'm going to relax. To heal up. Oh, you have taunts. That's interesting. Neat. That's very cool, actually. I wonder if that works on all enemies, because A taunt would be very, very effective against some of the things we fought. Okay, so you're back out now. You also look like you're not doing super hot. I'm gonna hit you with a paintball. Eat it, nerd. You weird hammerhead shark thing. Having Roberto around for some of the harder fights that we've been doing, actually wouldn't be the worst idea. We do actually want to use power on you, don't we? Oh wait, no, your speed. Shit. Damn it. I thought you were technical. Oh well, it didn't matter. Alright. Cool. Scale of a Cephalos. An ingredient in the finest moisturizer available. Oh my god, that's that thing we needed. Cephadrome scale. The scale of a Cephadrome excels at moisture absorption. Washing the sand off will reveal its vibrant color. Cool. That's what we needed for one of our weapons. Cephalos parts. Or like upgrading our armor or something. Good, good, good. There's a Mandragora. The Bloosh. Looks like there are no monsters. Neato. Godbug. Cactus flower. Alright, what's up? What do we got? Is that just a straight up Tigrex egg? Are there just gonna be Tigrex here? Aha, there we go. What do we get? Is that a Tigrex head? Oh god. Maybe it's not a Tigrex. Maybe it's this. This weird not Reptar. A Gendrome. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm gonna hit you with the technical. Yep, about what I expected. Yeah, I think this is a Tigrex egg that I've obtained. So maybe we'll just start running into Tigrex normally now. Now it's really mad. We've like barely touched it. You telling me it's already about to die? Well, let's do our ride on. Hello, goodbye. Bablushi! There we go.
No biggie, right?
Victory! Cool. And we got Gendrome hide. The tough green Gendrome skin is far stronger than that of a regular Gen prey. And well-developed Gendrome fang, coated in a toxin that attacks the nervous system. Yeah, so they're all about paralysis. Whereas the baggies were about sleep. Yeah, I think this is just a rare Tigrex egg. Which is nice because having rare gems to put onto Tony could be helpful. Alright, humble flying wyvern egg. Alright, let's actually go back to town now because I think I should be able to get some pretty good new stuff, right? I'm kind of overwhelmed with all the stuff in that area immediately. Like, I walk out there and see so many crazy things. Alright, so let's go hit up... Let's go see what our Tigrex is, first of all. It might have some very, very good things on it. Hatch egg. You are, right? Yep, you're Tigrex. Okay, well, what's that? What do you got? You got health boost M and critical M. I mean, critical M's pretty good. You also have the L version of some attacks, I think, which I don't know if my Tigrex has. Let me look at that actually. Lead Monstie. I want to look at your page. I think that's status. Yeah. Nope, there we go. So, yeah, you have, no, it looks like you do actually have some of the L things. So that must just be something all Tigrex have. Alright, well, I don't see much reason to interact with that at the moment. I just want to go see if I can make some new weapons and stuff. Possibly even some new armor. Because I have like a billion Monoblo spits, I just didn't have the stuff I needed to actually make them. Yeah, see, we needed Cephalos scale to make you. Blast Fire Chaser. Crimson Club, what do we need for you? Hermitor shells. Cool. So we can make that too. So we can upgrade like 2 of our weapons right now. The Striped Striker. What does this require? Hermitor shells. And we have enough to make 1 of these. Alright. And then upgrade armor. What did you require? Lagombi bits, which we have now. So I can go ahead and make you level 3. I don't really think I want to, though. Mostly just because I don't really care about many of the effects on the Celtis armor. I would rather get better armor. Alright, Forge armor. Tigrex armor looks pretty cool, but I think... Let's see. Hammer focus, head-to-head master. Winning head-to-heads makes the game gauge fill up faster. And this. Greatly boosts non-elemental attack, boost defense by a good amount at 50% of HP or less, and boost dragon defense. I like that. That sounds heavenly. And we do have what we need to make this now. And I definitely have enough Monoblos bits. Let's equip it. And can we upgrade it is the question. No, we need purple Gypsaros material. Well, regardless, it's very, very good. Especially if, I mean, also it looks super cool, but even more so if I'm using non-elemental weapons, which I'm thinking of upgrading to that Tigrex weapon, which I think I need more Hermitar shells for, so let's go outside really quickly and hit that place up. Yeah, it seems like there's just a lot of stuff in this area. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is... Oops, this was the wrong place to go. Yeah, I forgot I don't actually have a catavan stand out here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like the last area in the game, since it seems like it's a nice hub for in the game. Like you would spend all of your time basically here because it has everything. But maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I am just wrong. So... Can I... Wow, you can actually pick all of these mushrooms that are chilling right there. I didn't actually expect to be able to do that. So, you guys... You hermit crab nerds. I need to defeat some of you. You were technical, so let's go ahead and hit you with the power attack. And also switch to Mufasa, who's probably not going to be very effective against you guys, considering you're probably water. Bluey. Double attack. Thing. Alright, you guys do have a fair amount of HP. Quite surprised at that. The other thing that makes me feel like this might be the final area of the game is, this is the area where we're finally getting the other pieces that we need for a lot of the royal monster armors that we fought. And I kind of looked at those royal monster armors as being like in-game equipment, so maybe I'm wrong there, but I don't know. I feel like the fact that we're finally seeing these secondary pieces that we need in this area, it feels like we're probably close to in-game here.
Nice, dude!
Wow, you sounded very weird there. Nice, dude! All elemental defense up. Well, we're gonna continue to bop you. I will crush you with your own shell.
No biggie, right?
Alright, well, your character is sort of annoying to me, but, your playstyle is actually quite helpful, Roberto. Seems like you'll, like, help us out defensively and stuff, which is very, very nice. Alright, so I got the Hermitor stuff that I needed, so maybe we should just go ahead and head back now. I still can't get over that the big one is wearing a Monoblos skull. That is such an awesome design. It's so cool. Poor Monoblos, though. But Circle of Life and all that, the Monoblos wasn't using it anymore. Alright. Alright, let's go... see if we can get ourselves a Tigrex weapon. Since we're using this armor and it's going to boost our non-elemental damage, it seems like just a good idea to go ahead and get a bunch of non-elemental weapons. Forge weapons, so... Yeah, and you're also non-elemental. And you require Hermitosaurus shells as well. So, yep, let's go ahead and make you. And... Yep. Goodbye, Blazing Edge. And the Striped Striker sounds like a good idea to me. Like, that is big base damage. Very big base damage. 92? That's nuts. And over the shell castanets. And I could also make this. No, we need more Cephalo scales, so I'm gonna have to hold off on that. But yeah. Cool. So we may just have a bunch of Tigrex weapons, in all honesty. Oh yeah, I didn't see if I could upgrade them at all.
Welcome.
Let's check. Oops. Upgrade. Weapons. Can I upgrade at least this? We need a Diablos material. Okay, well, that'll be intimidating when we run into a Diablos. But, luckily we're pretty safe for now. So... what am I doing? There's no thing there. Yeah, maybe I'll consider the actual end-game of the LP, like, completing all of the, like, side quests that popped up in the main story. Like, all of the hard mode monsters that we fought and stuff. I don't know. When you're LPing stuff like this, it's always kind of hairy to decide where to actually stop. Because, like, at some point, it's just... the content would take so long to actually do that it's hard to pull off. But, I don't know. Alright, how about we actually get this catavan stand, so one, I have a place to teleport to, and how about two, we actually make some progress in this area? Excuse me, is that a different kind of Tigrex? Oh my god, it is. It's like a black or brown Tigrex? Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Well, what is this? Tons of mushrooms, but no monsters. Where should we look next? Next, yeah, pretty sure I spotted some shrooms over by the Northern Heights. Sure about that, Roberto? Starting to sound like you're just making it up as you go. Where's this Northern Heights? Give me a break. Have I ever been wrong before? It's at the top of that rocky mountain to the north. Well, buddy, looks like we're gonna have to trust Roberto on this one. Let's head over to the Northern Heights. I do like that Roberto is just like a new kind of party member. That is a neat idea. Where are you guys? I'm gonna avoid you for now. I wanna see what you are all about. The big Hermitor? Daimyo Hermitor. Oh my god, that sounds so cool. Alright, so you guys are power, and you were only weak to hammer, which is good because I have a very powerful hammer. So prepare to get hammered. 239. Yeah, these enemies are actually quite strong. It's taken me a fair bit of time to kill them. Kablooey. Smash. Okay, threw a rock at that one. Good job, Tigrex. I'm gonna smash you. So the Daimyo is still technical. Important to note. So Tony's actually gonna lose there. Which he probably wasn't gonna hit anyway. So it doesn't matter. Alright, let's get Mufasa in here. Deal with this. I do super love the look of the Noblos armor. I just feel super powerful. Bang. Ground slash. Seems like you have some really cool special abilities with that thing, actually. The greatsword. Okay, you were technical before. I feel like now you're gonna be power. I'm gonna go for speed. Yep. And we get the double attack there. Cool. And breath fight. Breath blast. Sorry. Kablooshi. Alright, and we have a ride on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this. There you go. Hit the body. And there it goes. Okay, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, no biggie, right?
No biggie. And a bunch of Hermitaur shells. There might have been a special one in there for the Daimyo, actually. I should have checked that. Whoopsie doopsie. Alright, so where's this new area you want us to go to? Over there. Alright, well let's head over there, why don't we? Oops, slow down. Don't want to run into these guys. Bloosh, bloosh, bloosh. Would like to at least complete like one story mission today, if possible. Hi. Oh hey, there's another one of those things. I didn't understand what the deal with that water is. Northern Heights is just up ahead. Oh, there's so many mushrooms around here, there's gotta be monsters somewhere nearby. Wow, we're getting a lot of mandragoras. Man, that's a lot of dragoras. Alright. What's going on over here? Are we gonna fight one of the shark chans? Is that what we're gonna do? Well, the mushrooms led us this far. There are bound to be some monsters around here. Are we gonna fight a Gargura? That, like, VTuber shark girl. I don't really watch a lot of VTubers. Or any, for that matter. Oh, hi. You look different. Weird looking. You're like a shark wyvern. Let's get this party started. Plesioth bites can put you to sleep, so watch out for that. Let's hurry up and get this over with, buddy. Alright, well, I'm gonna guess you're trying to put me to sleep, you're probably technical, right? So I'm gonna go with power. Yep. Kabloosh. Unfortunately, sword didn't do too much damage to you, and Tony's just throwing a bunch of rocks. Tony sure does love his rocks, I swear. Alright, so go ahead and plop you in the skull. Kablooey. Oh, of course you would be weak to the one thing I haven't upgraded. Of course you would. Yeah, it seems like a lot of the Monsterpedia may be filled up by like palette swaps of monsters, basically. Because it seems like there's a fair few of those. Because we've run into quite a few now. It's just like a different color of the same monster. So I bet the Monsterpedia is probably filled up with a lot of those. It is neat that the game is seemingly getting so many updates, because we've already had 2 updates where they added new monsters in this LP. Like we had Palamutes, and then we had that thing that we saw at the beginning of this episode that's name is escaping me right now. When are you ever going to use your special? Do you have to charge it up to level 3? I'm going to go ahead and get my charge going. Let's see if I can paralyze this nerd. 880. Kablooshi. Aqua Jet. How can a jet of water be that strong? An attack line attack could probably split a rock right in half. Wow, that thing is a lot larger than Tony. Also, Tony is pretty low health right now. So it's back to technical, which means speed. Not what we want here. Let's get you out. And now if I try a paralysis coating on you, that should work, right? A bluey. Yay, I did it. I paralyzed you. Look at me inflicting status effects. Cool. Kabloosh. And then I get another shot too. So let's just go ahead and charge up again. Yeah, if I was gonna make use of a status effect, I would probably use paralysis. It seems like one of the better ones. Okay, yeah, maybe you do have to get level 3, or you were just waiting until it was level 3 before you used it. Let's use a, I don't know, a piercing shot? I guess we could use a piercing shot. Because, yeah, we still haven't broken your tail, so... Dragon Tremor Slash. Kablooey! Yeah, I really like the bow, actually, now. More so than I liked it at the beginning. Alright, let's charge again. Kablooey. And wretched water. There we go. That marks one more win for us. How's that for skills, Roberto?
Well done.
Not bad. You might have what it takes after all. Alright, cool. And Plesioth scales. An incandescent scale from a Plesioth becomes brittle if it dries out. And a finely honed Plesioth fang, sharp enough to shatter the shells of small crustaceans. That's a word. That is a word. Alright.
Victory achieved! Now Lilia won't be able to brush us off like some amateurs. Buddy? You okay?
Any ideas why Plesioth showed up?
Oh, Plesioth. Wow, I just totally missed the S there. Or let's see. Plesioth. I was calling it like a Plesioth. So, yeah, I just like missed the E and swapped the S and I. Whoopsie. Plesioth, like Plessy. Gotcha.
Look, my buddy isn't some kind of Plesioth mind reader.
It was just one of those circumstances of me seeing a word and just auto-completing what I thought it was in my head without actually reading it.
It doesn't take mind reading to answer the question, dude. I thought you riders were supposed to understand monsters on some deeper level, right?
I gotta say, that's not much of a hint.
If you don't know the answer, how can you prove you've got the goods as a rider? Maybe it'll dawn on you later. Okay, on to the next one.
Wait, we're not done yet?
Somebody just knocked some stuff off my desk, you jerks.
That's right, let's boogie.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things to defeat. Just a minute there, Roberto. Where do you think you're going, and where did that Plesioth why did that Plesioth show up? Once we get to the desert cave, you'll understand, so stop with the questions and let's get going already. Alright. What is a rider's true strength, and how does one prove it? Unable to answer Roberto's question about the Plesioth, you travel towards the desert cave. What does it mean to be a hunter or a rider? What is their connection to monsters? No doubt the path you take will show you in due time. Alright. What's over here? Hello. Hello. Oh, here's the moongrass I needed. Thank you. 5,000 zinni. More moongrass. Yeah, we needed 5 of those things. So we still got a ways to go on that. Alright, and this is leading us to a totally different area. There's also a lot of stuff I've missed in this area. Excuse me? What is happening here? Okay, that looks weird. Oh yeah, I need more of your scales. Come here. You're not the big one. Yeah, you're the tiny ones. You're what I need. Cephalo scales. And you guys were power, so speed is good. And the only thing I never tried on you was the hammer, so we're gonna bring down the hammer. Oh wait, I should switch out Tony. Tony's very hurt. Marga Kuga, come in. It's rough having 3 speed Monsties. Alright, let's go ahead and get a double here. Kablushi. It's almost a 1-hit. You lost because you're a dummy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one off.
We're just
There we
warming
go.
up.
There you go. You won that time. Evaded. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you. You got a draw. I finished it off.
You can do.
You're giving yourself all elemental attack up, and you evaded again. Jeez. That evasion rate on you is doing wonders at the moment.
Well done.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Sure does. Alright, so more of those. That is always nice. Because I do believe we can upgrade our weapons a lot with that. Cool, cool. I wouldn't mind trying to get one of the purple Ludroth eggs, but I might just go in this rare monster den right here and see what we can find. I mean, why not, right? Also, this is more of that junk that I need. Yeah. Alright, cool. Okay. But yeah, another reason I'm not, like, super into the idea of post-game is I'm honestly just not the type of person that's usually into most post-games. When I'm into a post-game, I usually like for it to be like a short series of, like, mega challenges. And this may very well be that. But in my experience, usually post-games in something like this are just, like, big grind fests to get, like, all the best traits and equipment and everything like that. So it's less interesting to me, the post-game, I guess, than, say, something like Bravely Default, where it was like, okay, you have these, like, few mega fights, and then you have, like, the big mega fight, and then that's it. Like, that is much more acceptable to me. Or something like Disgaea, which was very much the same thing. I mean, you had to do a lot of grinding in Disgaea, but it wasn't really that much, to be honest, and since you could do it automatically, it wasn't that bad. Like, basically, the game just played yourself, and then you got the stats you needed, and then could just use whatever tactic you chose to, take out the boss, so... And there were just a handful of them, but they were, like, crazy super bosses. And, there was actually more to the Disgaea, end game, but I specifically didn't do that, also, because it was super grindy. So, yeah, I'm just not all about super grindy late games. And it seems like that's what this one might be. I mean, I love that it's there for the people that do like that stuff, because it must be really nice to have a game like this that you really enjoy, and the content is, I wouldn't say limitless, but there's a lot of it. That must be super nice. It's just not for me. Alright, so Kalushi.
It's our clutch moment, dude!
These Manabras actually have quite a lot of HP. Jeez. Alright, goodbye. Well, I don't think this is gonna kill you, Plesioth. Sorry, almost said it again, Plesioth. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's like, I actually think what my brain was doing was replacing the first E, or the only E, with an I, so it was like Plesioth, and I was pronouncing it Plesioth. Basically, just skipping the I that's in there. I don't know, man. I'm weird. Kablooey. Okay, hammers are a no-go on you. Forgot about that. Ow. Wait, you gave me elemental attack down? That's just rude. Well, for that, now you die. I hope it was worth it. Jerk.
Show me what you can do!
Wow, we're building our kinship meter really quickly. Oh, it's not quite full yet, though. Skills, actually. Spinning meteor. Let's go ahead and do that on your tail. And skadoosh! Just break that tail. Alright, one more hit and we should break. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I definitely think now that I've played it more, sword, shield, the bow, and the hammer are probably my favorite ones. Although, giving the great swords another shot now, I would maybe like them more. It's also because it seems like the bow, the hammer, and the sword are just the more offense-oriented versions of all of these things. So if you want to do more damage, generally it seems like you just go with those. But I'm sure there's ways to make the other builds viable, but they seem more like defensively or buff-focused. Depending on what you go with. Like the gun lance gives you just stupid amounts of defense, but doesn't do as much damage. And it's mostly about breaking monster parts and building your kinship gauge up a lot. Okay, you jerk. I see you hiding over there. And we are at an hour now, so I do think I need to try and mosey my way back. Okay, do you guys want to go? I guess I need more Cephalos parts. Of course, you're one of the drones. So you're gonna be slightly more annoying to deal with. And you guys specifically are power. Which is still weird to me that the smaller ones are the power ones, and the big one's the speed one. Boom. Oh, actually, yeah. Okay, I actually thought the big one was technical with their speed. I just knew the tiny ones were power. Ow. Get tail slapped. Does it seem like my kinship gauge is filling up faster?
Time to finish this.
I don't know, it feels like it's just going up super quickly. Is that something I have on maybe my weapon, or... Oh boy, you're about to die. Well, I'm not supposed to have you in here anyway. We need you, actually. I just had you in to deal with the other ones. I probably should have still used your kinship attack, though. Well, you got 2 charge meters. Let's mess something up here. Meteor hammer, let's go. Wait, what? What just happened? Did I misread what Meteor Hammer did? What does that do? Raise your hammer up high and bring it down on one enemy. Huge impact on monster parts. What happened there? Did I miss? Weird. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's pep talk. Come on, everyone. We got this.
Thanks, dude.
And big drill, that's not useful. Alright, and what other skill do I want to use? Let's just pet my Kutku.
Let's go.
I do like that you taunt. That is very, very useful. Uh-huh. And let's switch weapons to the Crimson Club. And go ahead and guard. Or counter. Cool. But I don't think the taunt's gonna work, because isn't this an AoE? No? Okay, never mind. I thought it was one of the AoE attacks that hits all of us. Deadzo. Not quite. Alright, so you're back to speed, which means back to technical. You are not weak to that. Let's try the hammer. And Kablushi. Boom. Cephadrome defeated.
Better team than a hunter and rider.
Alright, cool. Rathalos and Cephadrome. Scale of the Cephadrome excels at moisture absorption. Washing the sand off will reveal its vibrant blue color. And the fangs, arranged in saw-like rows. Cool. I think my favorite part of Monster Hunter is just seeing the monster designs, because there are so many cool ones, man. It is nice that I finally got a Monster Hunter game that I can actually appreciate, because I would have never really considered myself super good at Monster Hunter World, and definitely not the PSP one when I played that. I was awful. I don't even think I could successfully complete my first hunt. I was like really confused about... Oh, you came running over here. I was like, is that a Tigrex just hanging out here? Jeez. Spooks me. Did me a big frighten. I think that's the... Yeah... What is it? Oh, another one? I mean, I guess. Tigrexes are rare monsters, so if it has a rare gene, it'll probably be a pretty good one. But, yeah. Whew. I feel like with my armor and upgrades and stuff now, we can probably take on a lot of the, dungeon, or the, like, boss fights and stuff that we were having a hard time with, which is nice. L'amour. So let's go over here. I don't think we're gonna have any quests to turn in. Actually, now that I think about it, did I ever find a quest board? Oh my god, I walked right past the quest board, shit. I was so focused on all the other quests that I totally neglected the quest board. Co-op expedition quest. Areas contain many monster nests, meaning you will be able to find and take home multiple eggs on these expeditions. The layout of the area will be different every time. You need an expedition ticket to create a co-op expedition quest room. Tickets are not necessary to join a room created by someone else. You can obtain these tickets from Milix Inc. Guarantee rare eggs. Okay. That's like a multiplayer thing to do with your friends. Okay, so we can turn that one in. And yeah, we got special, dealing for dunkers. And we get expedition tickets for that. Well, there you go. I don't think I'm going to use them, but thanks anyway. Legiana. Turn in some of that stuff, which I definitely have enough of. Is that just a... Yeah, it's just a new type of donut. High stakes gourmet steak. Sure. Thank you. Revenge, best served Sandy. Eat some Cephalos. Plesioth. Okay. Alright, cool. So, we've done that. Oh yeah, and I never did do the trial quest from there. Oh wow, and we have a thing for killing a Tigrex. Well, that'll be really nice actually, because I can get the Tigrex pieces that I need from that. Alright, so before we end this off, I do just want to go see if I can upgrade my weapons and stuff. Because some of them required the Cephalos parts. Tigrex Archer. Yeah. There we go. Cool. And put that pulsar bow. So can I upgrade any of these things? You require that. Ooh, you just require Monobolus, which I have. What about you? Oh, you also require Monobolus. Well, you do... I think I'm gonna upgrade you just so you're more on par with the rest of my weapons damage. Luckily, I have a shit ton of Monobolus parts. So getting those will not be a problem. Cool. Awesome. And do have a few of those.
Thank you.
Cool. Neat. Oh, alright. And with that, I think we're probably going to go ahead and end this episode off here. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.